All right. So, you know what time it is. We already started opening up about this. Ryan is back on the internet, right? And I already told you, he should be going back to the drawing board and recentering. And what's he doing? He got back on the internet a few days later, and I don't respect it. I don't respect it because he hasn't taken the time he needs to go ahead and recenter himself and reposition his approach into dealing with stressors outside. He's jumping right back in and butting heads with Jonny Gobble again. Again. He took a few now I will say he did take a little bit of time on his motorcycle, went in maybe his dirt bike, and went on some backcountry roads, and that can do something good for your mental health because I've kind of done something similar before. Of course, I have a tractor and I roll around on a field, and it doesn't sound all that crazy, but when that tractor's like going around on the field, it does something to your mental health for sure. Feeling the hum of that engine, I get it, I totally get it. You know, the twists and the turns, and but that's not enough. You need to take more time off if you don't want to get sucked back into it. We talked about in the previous video. It's like a king getting off of his royal chariot and going and fighting a peasant in the alleyway. Man, what are you doing, Ryan? Which, by the way, I appreciate the sub, Ryan. I got you, man. You subbed to my channel. I appreciate that, bro. But that's neither here nor there. Even if you did subscribe to my channel, Ryan Upchurch, I'm still gonna give it to you straight, just like it would be any other time. Like, I don't care. The point is, you wrong. You shouldn't be. If you write something like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off the internet, this is my last video, and then literally a week later you're the back on the YouTube, and your video changes to not my last video. It's like, what? It's like, if it's your last video, make it be your last video of that type of Ryan. See, even if it's not your last video, at the very least, come back to a different Ryan Upchurch. Come back to a more reasoned Ryan Upchurch. One that doesn't look crazy. One that doesn't look like he's wearing shades with goofy hair dripping down. What is you doing with hair like that dripping over your shades like that? Like all hanging up in your face. You know how stupid you look? Man, I'm not trying to catch the Ryan Upchurch wrath and be the next simp on his video, that he gets stomped. But I'm still like saying, like, you're just being a bully at this point. Like, just look at it for what it is. You got nearly 3 million subscribers, and you're going against Jonny Gobbles, who's got like 3,000, is like a recovering drug addict, and you're going after his old lady. You're going after his wife. And that I cannot respect. I cannot respect that at all. And I'm thinking one of the reasons you're going after his wife is because you want one and you don't have one. And deep down inside yourself, you wish you were married. And Jonny Gobble is married. I respect the institution of marriage. You can look back on my channel. I've been talking about marriage forever. I've been talking about about McDowell forever. Forever. So, that goes back in the videos, in my history. So I respect the hell out of the Constitution of marriage. I was married. I lost my marriage, right? Not to throw myself in this, but, and I plan to be married again. So, Jonny, if you're watching this video and you're married, I respect the hell out of that. And you treat that woman with respect, and you just, that's a really special thing that you have. And as for Ryan going after his woman, man, I don't know. That I cannot, like, that is like, you want to trade personal insults between each other, you go right ahead. But you want to bring his old lady, his wife, into it, like, I'm just like, like, that's just not even right. Like, because I know what you're trying to do, Ryan. I know what you're trying to do. For some reason, he hurt you. You're trying to get back at him, right? Because you get off the internet. You're like, oh, man, I can't take it anymore, man. What do I do? People are popping out of the bushes. People are stalking me, writing pictures about me, waving your gun around, right? So you have a mental breakdown because it's something Jonny Gobble said or did or spooked you in some regard, and now you want to get back at him. I see you, Ryan. I see you trying to get back at him. You're trying to get back at him, trying to go after his marriage. That's a dog move, man. Don't be doing that now. Don't be doing that. Unless you're trying to build him up. That's the only other thing I could think of. If you're trying to build Jonny Gobble's notoriety up, like in a sort of a backwards type of way, like you really like the guy and you're just trying to give him some publicity, because any publicity in a way is good publicity. But at the same time, man, I hope you're just not trying to go after his marriage because you're trying to like hurt him or something, because that's on some bully type of level, man. I'm just saying. Once again, man, just get back to you being you. But I would suggest, once again, to take time off, recenter yourself, because you're just going to get back to the point where you started. The definition of insanity is to do the exact same thing in the exact same way and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity. And that, Ryan, is what you're doing. I'm watching you, boy. All right, peace out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. For all of you, join Ryan Upchurch in the Big Sim fan club and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all later to the next video. Peace.